Well, it has been nearly a month since a toxic train derailment that sent black smoke billowing and left residents feeling ill in East Palestine, Ohio. Even as EPA officials claim the air is clear and cleanup crews get to work, the residents of East Palestine say that they aren't so sure. And the pastor of the town's lone Catholic church fears the disaster will lead to the decline of an already small and aging community. And joining us tonight is Father David Misbrener, pastor of Our Lady of Lourdes in East Palestine. Father, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it, and we are praying for you all there in East Palestine. As we mentioned, over the weekend, the EPA declared the air and water in the city to be normal. What has been your experience of that and that of your parishioners and the community? I mean, did this statement from the EPA, did it bring them any peace?
I hope so, but as we're speaking, now, even now, there's certain companies that are taking the contaminated soil, and they're contaminated some of the chemicals, and they're taking them to various places in Ohio and Indiana, where I guess they're going to actually burn the soil and the waste.
Father, I'm curious, how is the community feeling right now? Do they feel like their concerns are being heard and being addressed?
Well, I had a meeting with the local community ministers, and we had a meeting with the head of the railroad company last week. And, at least to me, they seem sincere. And but it's hard, it's hard to tell. The outreach, though, for my parish and parishioners and for the community at large has been excellent. People from all over the United States and from the whole world.
That is really good to hear. And as we mentioned, you have a very small community, an aging community there in East Palestine, maybe only about 5,000 people or so. What type of impact do you think this disaster will ultimately have on the community?
It's too early to tell. My parish is a relatively small, and as you say, I have many senior citizens, good people. A lot of their children have had to move away, and for employment and so on. I have about 180 registered households. I serve another parish 12 miles, away. St. Jude's in Columbiana. So I have the two parishes that I take care of, but we only missed one Sunday mass when the evacuation was ordered, and unfortunately I had to cancel Ash Wednesday mass at Lourdes because former President Trump came. And I think, hopefully his visit, instilled a lot of hope and, to move forward. But the long term, it's too early to tell.
Yeah. And Father, I was going to ask you about Mass attendance. How has it been during this time? Are you seeing possibly more people come in and attend Mass because of this?
The Mass attendance actually, it's stable. The majority of parishioners have come back to Sunday Mass. I only have one Mass on Sunday morning at the parish. Some of the parishioners have been coming up to St. Jude's to attend Mass. So that's been a small number. But the majority of parishioners who love Our Lady of Lourdes and love the parish, they've come back. They've worked. They help unload all the water, all the supplies that we have in the hall. Our local Protestant churches too have been wonderful. They've had, some of their churches too have been sites, of the water giveaway, and just helping the people in need.
Yeah, and we're almost out of time, but I do want to bring that up. I know that your parish really has been a distribution center for much of the community.
Yes.
They're helping them with water and whatnot.
Yes.
What do you all need right now? I mean, how can we help?
Well, you can help just first of all, foremost by your prayers. We have a lot of bottled water and we have a lot of supplies. If you want to if listeners would like to make a monetary donation, that would be fine as well. I'll give you the address. It's Our Lady of Lourdes Church, care of 180 7th Street. That's Columbiana, Ohio, 44408. And Columbiana is just Columbia with an NA at the end.
All right, that sounds great. We'll put that out on social media as well. Father, thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Our prayers are with you and everyone there. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.